What is going on, Crimson City? My name is Crimson CBAD, and today is the day. It is week 1 of APA, the American Pokemon Association. If you guys have no idea what this is, make sure you guys check out the description of this video. There will be a team builder for this week's battle going up against Mewtwo fan Nate, coach of the New York Noibats, or Noibats. I always say the Noibats because it used to be Noibats. But we're going up against my buddy Nate. There will also be a video on my draft analysis. If you guys want to check that out as well, feel free to. Show some love to my man Nate. The link to his YouTube channel will be in the description of this video. We're going to cut to where we connect with my boy Mewtwo fan Nathaniel, and I'll be right back. All right, we're all connected here. Choosing the battle team. I got to choose my music, though. Always got to choose my music, though. Let's do Gladian. Oh, y'all know how much I love my Gladian. Y'all know how much I love my Gladian. Come on now. Come on now. We are going to go ahead and see what his team is right here. I was the one he was waiting on. Yikes. All right. He has the... All right, 2 threats I do not see right out the gate are Uxie and Superior. Thank goodness. So I'll go with the Suicune. He's got Gligar, Infernape, a Scavalier. He did bring the Ambipom. And he's got the Mega Altaria, which has the... Pixelate ability? Yeah, Mega Altaria's got Pixelate. Suicune has Pressure. And we know Mega Altaria is holding that Altarianite, so... he can pretty much lead Gligar against my Excadrill, and I can Toxic that thing. Mold Breaker Toxic does go through immunity, which is something that is nice to know. If he has a defensive set with Earthquake, that's doing a lot of damage to me, though. So I think if he leads Gligar, I go into Golbat. I think that's a hard Golbat, so I'll lead Excadrill and just kind of click Toxic, provided he doesn't lead like a Scavalier, something that immediately threatens me out. But something to note is that with Mold Breaker, we do go through the immunity, which is super nice. So have fun, my buddy Nate. We already talked pre-battle, all that good stuff. Excuse me, I just scarfed down some lunch right before this battle, so I'm going to try my best to be polite in my recordings. He is going to go out with the Catch These V2. That is definitely the Ambipom. All right, so Ambipom lead on his part. Ambipom lead on his part. Good to know. I can adjust my chair mid-match, though. There's a Fake Out coming my way that I don't want to take. I probably do take it pretty well, actually, because Steel type. Fake Out does 20 to 23. Earthquake does a lot. But if he goes for, like, Seed Bomb or something, I don't want to do that. So we're just going to go Arcanine. Does this thing get Rock Blast? Pretty sure, Return's not doing too much after -1. I've got a free switch in an Arcanine right here. Get the Intimidate off, so whatever damage he's doing, it's not too much. And we'll be good to go off of there. Kind of see what he wants to do here. We'll reveal the Intimidate early on. We'll also get a feel for what kind of set he is. He does have the Fake Out, which is good to know. He's Life Orb. Okay. So I'm assuming Technician. Life Orb. He's got the Fake Out. So let's just double check here really quickly. So Silk Scarf. Where's that Life Orb at? Let's get a little calculating action going on here. Fake Out does 17 to 21. I am at 87. So after that, yeah. Jolly Life Orb. Jolly Technician Life Orb. I could easily see him being like a max speed set to speed tie with something, or probably outspeed. Actually, you'd probably want to outspeed Latios with this thing. I'm just gonna click. What does he switch in on this thing? Suicune? I'm gonna go for a Toxic here. He can U-turn out on me. He withdraws. Doesn't want to take any more Life Orb damage than he was. He goes out into Miko, which is the Gligar. Does not appear to be Immunity Gligar. This is a good thing. This is a good thing. He probably brought Sandveil just in case of my own sand. So that's actually... It's actually really good for us. It's actually really good for us that we were able to get a Toxic off. I don't want to take an Earthquake or anything. Don't want to necessarily take a knockoff either. Let's kind of do a little calculus here. Gligar, if he's a defensive set. He's not -1. So Earthquake's doing about half. Flare Blitz isn't really doing too much. I can go out into Cloyster on the rocks and kind of threaten him a little bit. He's going to go for Stealth Rocks. He can knock off. We don't really need the Rindo Berry because Superior didn't make its way here. So we can switch out into Cloyster. Goes for Taunt, actually. Great play. Great play. Unfortunately, he's going to be taking a bit more, so I'm assuming he's Sandveil. He's also Eviolite. I'd assume he's got the Taunt. I don't think he wants to take an Icicle Spear, so I think he's going to go out into Suicune. I actually want to double out into Electivire. Just to threaten that thing. I don't think he wants to take the Icicle Spear. I don't think he wants to take that. Just because... Probably killed him. Oh yeah, Icicle Spear has a chance to kill, especially with the toxic damage. So he's going to withdraw. He's going to go out into Mist Leg Day, which is the escape. Ooh, actually not a good turn of events for him. Good turn of events for me. Fire Punch does kill this thing if he's like max HP, which I am 100% okay with. Just clicking Fire Punch right here. I don't want to predict anything. I don't want to predict if he switches in Suicune. I don't think he'd switch in Suicune. I think this is his answer to this thing. This is probably his answer to this thing. Yeah, Fire Punch. Just going off of the Smogon set, 172 HP. I have a guaranteed Oko on this thing, so I will take it to the bank. This could be his defensive mon. I'm not sure though. But Fire Punch should do quite a bit of damage to this thing, even with like an Akaberry. Even with an Akaberry, Fire Punch will hurt this thing. He can go for a knockoff and knock off my AV. If he's banded, that's going to do a lot. If he's banded, he can kill me with Mega Horn. If he's banded, knockoff's going to hurt really, really bad. But if he's also banded, I'm faster, and I kill him. So, here's how this plays out. If he's Akaberry, he has the chance to turn around and do a lot of damage to me. If he's not Akaberry and he's banded, I kill him. So I don't think he wants to stay in. Yeah, Mega Horn from a max attack Escavalier does kill me. Wow, Escavalier's a strong boy. Escavalier's a very strong boy, but we do knock him out, provided there is no Akaberry. And it could be. Very well could be. You know, the resistance berries for the 4x weaknesses are always a good thing to have, just to kind of help patch up your team a little bit. Kind of help give that a little patcher-upskis. But I go for the Fire Punch. He is not Akaberry. And that is going to... Ooh! By the skin of his teeth! He's got the knockout, so he's going to get rid of my AV. That's doing a little bit under half. Alright, so Escavalier has knockoff. I no longer have my AV, so I don't really deal with Suicune too well right now. But Wild Charge nukes that thing. Wild Charge nukes. Latios kind of sets up alongside it. Golbat can haze and Super Fang and do all that good stuff. So if Fire Punch didn't kill, you might have some defense. That boy got some defense. Let's say you're like Impish. Because Knockoff brought me down. Knockoff did about 57. And I think I got low rolled on Fire Punch, honestly. And I don't want to go for I want to go for an Ice Punch, predicting him to go Gligar. But I also think he's just going to sack this thing. So I'll just go for another Fire Punch. Ice Punch would kill this thing. But I don't want to play super risky predicting that. And like if he's like max HP, max defense, and I just get low rolled again. Because it's looking like I got low rolled on that Fire Punch, which is unfortunate. So he actually withdraws. Goes out into the Gligar. Which is fine by me. He's going to take some Fire Punch damage, and he's going to take some Toxic damage. Ice Punch does... Ooh, that does a lot of damage. Ice Punch does 51 to 64 if he's max. But I could just go out into Gligar here. Or I could just go out into Golbat. Earthquake's pretty obvious. Ice Punch does 51 to 60. Ice Punch does 51 to 60. If he's max Impish. And I don't think he would be. That's pretty close. I'm going to go for Ice Punch. He's faster than me. Wow. Good to know. That's a fast boy. That is a fast boy. Gligar goes down to Electivire's Ice Punch. So that was actually, unless Altaria has defog, that was his only defogger. Which is good to know. Infernape and Ambipom both immediately threaten me, obviously. The rocks are unfortunate because now they're going to chip away Golbat and Arcanine and Cloyster, so I'm going to want to spin those away as soon as possible. Goes out into Mallow Mars, which is the Altaria. Ice Punch doing a lot. Earthquake obviously kills me. I'm in no position to stay in with this thing. I'm going to go out into Golbat. Can't really do too much to Golbat. Cannot do too much to Golbat, I feel like. Unless he's special. Unless he's special. Yeah, return's doing 19 to 23 to me. Jolly pixelated return. Like I said, if he's got the Ice Beam, then cool. But I can pretty much just roost off this damage. It goes for the special. Yep. Alright, not doing too much to me. Alright, so I'm confident. I am confident he has Ice Beam now. So let's make you timid. Ice Beam's doing 37 to 44 to me. I'm just going to roost off this damage here. Special Altaria, man. Special Altaria. That's what I thought. I was like, I knew physical Altaria wasn't too good of a bring this week. He could be mixed, too. He could be mixed. Could still carry that EQ and stuff for, could still definitely still carry the EQ for things like, ooh, he's got Draco, too. Draco shouldn't kill me. Yep, there it is. Okay. Yeah, Draco Meteor is doing 39 to... Yeah. Alright. I'm pretty much free to click Super Fang on something. Brave Bird's doing quite a bit of damage. I'm actually going to Roost again because I want to keep this thing healthy. I also want to switch in... I should have switched into Excadrill right here just so I could spin. Because what threatens me out right now? Ambipom, mate. Ambipom get Rock Blast. No. Alright, doesn't get Rock Blast. So I feel safe. Feel safe for the time being. We know he's Life Orb. So, Return's gonna hurt me. Fake Out's gonna do a bit of damage. I'm just gonna keep clicking Roost. I'm gonna knock off my Eviolite. Ooh, that's gonna hurt a little bit. So you got rid of my Eviolite. Got rid of my Eviolite. Brave Bird's doing over half to this boy. What do you go for now? What do you go for? I'm going to switch out an Excadrill. Return's doing 33 to 39. Double hit. Okay. Okay. Earthquake's a really safe play. I want to spin, but oh my god, is Earthquake a safe play. Kills the Escavalier, obviously. Kills this thing. And I don't think he can knock off. Iron Head's also pretty good, but I feel like he might have a little bit of HP investment. I'm gonna go for Earthquake here. It hits a lot on his team. And Gligar Escavalier will be done. It'll take this thing out. He might think I'm just going to spin. He might be like, okay, I can't knock him out, so I'm going to spin. Knock off. I want to keep my Scarf intact, too. That's probably his best play. We know he's got the double hit now, too. Alright, so we're going to knock him out. Yeah, I was not going to let him stay around. That does 80 to 96. I was not letting him stay around. Ambipom goes down. He knows I'm Scarf now. Dies to Excadrill Earthquake. Ladio's still in the back. Cloyster's still pretty full in the back as well. Get an Icicle Spear off. Set up some Toxapex. Goes on a Danny Rand. There's the Infernape. There's the Infernape. Oh, you're probably Scarfed as well, aren't you? Part of me really wants to just stay in and click Earthquake. Part of me really just wants to stay in and click Earthquake. Infernape. I feel like he'd U-turn or something. Oh my god, I really just want to stay in and click Earthquake. I really just want to stay in and click Earthquake. Or maybe he's not Scarf, and he's not Z. Yeah, he could be Z as well. Oh, man. Or I should also check, like, if he's, like, Mach Punch. Mach Punch was 46, actually. Hold on. Iron Fist. You have 40 seconds. Iron Fist, if he's, like, Life Orb. 72 to 86. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that. What does Arcanine do? Intimidates this bad boy. I'm going to go out on Arcanine here. I'm going to go out on Arcanine here. I don't want to take a Mach Punch. I was thinking about that. I was like, I can do Earthquake, but if he goes for Mach Punch, if he U-turns right here, I'm going to be so upset. I'm going to be so upset. We get the Intimidate drop-off, which is nice. Goes for U-turn. Oh, I knew I should have stayed in and click Earthquake. I knew I should have stayed in and click Earthquake, man. Go with your gut. Go with your gut next time, Chase. Go with your gut next time. I'm assuming he's Scarf. He goes out into Shizzy, which is the Suicune. Okay. I can Toxic this thing. I can Toxic this thing. Because I don't think he'll go for a Scald right out of the gate. I'm faster. Okay, good to know. Because if he's Kurokun, then so be it. But I'll wear down his walls. Goes for Calm Mind. Yep, there it is. There it is. Suicune has the Calm Mind. And I'm actually faster than him too, which is good to know. Arcanine against a Suicune. Let's just go up against Calm Mind Protect. Let's just assume he's Max and Bold. Yeah, Flare Blitz isn't doing anything. Scald's actually doing a lot to me right now. I might just go for the chip. Should I? I think I go out into Golbat right here. He's just going to Calm Mind all over me. He's going to go out into Golbat right here. Goes for the Scald. It's going to tickle. It's going to tickle for sure. I am faster. I'll go for a Roost here. We'll see how much speed he has, if he's got any speed in there. So he does look like, does appear to be like Max. He does appear to be Max. Goes for a Scald again. Doing a bit. Oh, he snagged the burn right there, unfortunately. Snagged the burn right there, unfortunately. So I can just go for Haze right here. I can go for Haze, and then I can bring in, Gligar's gone. Because I can just bring in Electivire after that and click Wild Charge. If I die to burn damage right here, or if I go down to his Scald or his burn right here, goes for Rest. Perfect. Perfect. I can, like, Super Fang you now. He's Resto Chesto, actually. So he might not be able to kill me. A +1. Well, he's not +1, I should say. I'm at 63. Yeah, he can't kill me uninvested. That'll do. I do need a roost, though, if I want to stall this thing out a little bit. I do need a roost if I want to stall him out of a little bit. Goes for the Scald again. Okay. I can force him into rest. He might not have Sleep Talk. He might not have Sleep Talk. I'll go for a Super Fang here. There we go. Goes for the Scald. So now he can go for rest here. He can go for rest here. I'm going to roost again. I want to see what his set is. I want to see if he's full on Crocoon. I want to see how he handles this. He wouldn't have the Ice Beam. Wouldn't have the Ice Beam. Wonder what he has. I wonder what he has instead of this. Just immediately goes for rest. Okay. Good to know. So, Electivire. Electivire 2-hit KOs this thing. So I've got one turn of sleep right now. I don't have my Assault Vest either. So Electivire, what is Electivire at? Because after Rocks, it's not going to be good. He's at 67. He's going to take 12 to Rocks. So that puts him at 31. Oh, Scald has a chance. I need to get an Electivire safely. I'll Super Fang here. Bring him down. If he's not Sleep Talk, Rest, Scald, Calm Mind. If he's not Sleep Talk, if he doesn't go for it here, I'm bringing an Electivire on the next turn and clicking Wild Charge. That's what I need to do. If we see the Sleep Talk, I need the Golbat to go down just so I can get the damage on this thing. And I missed my Super Fang. Do you go for the Sleep Talk? I do not see Sleep Talk. Alright, so he's not full-on Crocoon. I'll go for Super Fang right here. He can stall me out of my Super Fangs, too. That's fine by me. Because that just means he's stalling himself out of Scalds. Can I not miss my Super Fang Tree Branch? Thank you. Alright. Second turn of sleep right here. I'm going to roost, because if he rests again, if he goes for rest again, then he'll be back at full. There's no sense in me Super Fanging when he's at half. But I know that he already burned the Chesto. He wakes up. He goes for Ice Beam. He reveals the Ice Beam now. He reveals that now. I can Brave Bird. I can keep wearing this thing down. Yeah, I am burnt. So Brave Bird's doing 10 to 12. So I can just keep roosting. I can roost and Ice Beam's not doing anything to me. Ice Beam won't do a dang thing to me. Yeah, I was about to say, it is 37 to 44. Like, come on now. As long as I roost, he can't freeze me. I want you to go for rest again. I want you to go for rest again. Go for rest. Goes for the Scald. Okay. That's fine. Oh, I did a bit. That did a bit. I can live in Ice Beam. I'm going to go for the Super Fang, just to pressure him into rest. I'll go for Super Fang just to pressure him into the rest. So that way, after this, he's going to go for Calm Mind. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. I can click Haze here. You can probably knock me out from here. But I'm going to click Haze just so you don't get that option to set up. You do not get the luxury of setting up on my Golbat. Goes for rest. There we go. Alright. Super Fang into Electivire. I need it. Golbat, I need you to connect your Super Fang for me, please. I'm going to need that from you right now. Please and thank you. I need this Super Fang. Please, Tree Branch. Please. Hit this Super Fang. And we're going out into Electivire. He withdraws. Ooh, so he's keeping that thing at full. Goes out in a missed leg day. That'll give me a little bit of Super Fang damage off. That's a little bit more burn damage. I'm faster than you, though, so I can just click Brave Bird and knock you out. I don't care if I'm burnt at all or not. There's no way you're living that from that much HP. You are not that defensive. You are not that defensive. And he's got to go out into something that's faster than Golbat, too. Because otherwise I can just roost off that damage. Even without the Eviolite, Tree Branch is a bulky, bulky boy. Very bulky boy. He's got Ambipom's gone. Infernape. Infernape's the other mon. Scavalier's gone. Infernape puts on physical pressure. Suicune obviously does the whole Calm Mindy thing that it has. I'll Brave Bird. Yeah, this thing's gone. This thing's gone. He can go out into Infernape and try to kill me. He'll probably just U-turn. Scavalier's gone. Dies to Golbat Brave Bird. Okay. Feel like Mega Altaria might be your play. Still got Latios in the back. I can Calm Mind right alongside that Suicune and click Psyshock. I'll win that battle before he does. He's got the recovery, but I've got the leftovers. We know his full set. I'm assuming, like, he's got to be based off the damage, like max HP, max defense. Ape can come in and revenge kill me. Mega Altaria might not be able to. Let's take a look here. I feel like Infernape has to come in. I just dropped my stylus out of my mouth. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. I feel like... Goes on the Infernape. Alright, so Infernape has to revenge kill me right here. I feel like. I like Golbat around because it 1v1s that Suicune a lot. So I think I'm going to sack the Arcanine here. I'm going to get that Intimidate drop on it. I like the Golbat because it 1v1s that Suicune just a bit. Just enough to bring in Electivire. So I'll take some damage. I'll take some damage. Get the Intimidate off. I think it's where Arcanine goes down. Goes for the Rock Slide. Okay. I don't see an item. Could definitely be Scarfed. Infernape. Rock Slide. Oh, I kind of want to bring in Excadrill right now. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to bring in Excadrill right now. He withdraws, actually. Ooh. And he's going to bring back out Shizzy. Okay. And Shizzy's asleep, which means I get a huge hit or two off on this thing. I can Rapid Spin these rocks away and then go out into Golbat. I can Rapid Spin these rocks away. He does not have Sleep Dog. He does not wake up first turn. Alright, cool. Got the rocks off. Woo! Alright. Cloyster lives to see another day, so does everything else. There's the first turn of sleep. I'm going to Tree Branch now. Because I'm not going to take 25% of rocks. If he wakes up, he goes for Scald. If he wakes up, he goes for Scald. No, I was about to say, he does not wake up there. I roost off the damage. And I just keep 1v1ing him right now. Yeah, I'll roost off that damage. He can pressure stall me all he wants. But I'll make sure I Super Fang him beforehand. He withdraws again. Goes back out into Danny Rand. Okay. Oh, wrong mon, wrong mon, wrong mon. Golbat. So Rock Slide actually does 47 to 56 to me. I could Brave Bird him to get a lot of damage off. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to risk it. Goes for the Flare Blitz, actually. That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. Yep. He locked himself into that move. There we go. All right, well, there's damage on there. Sucks that Golbat's gone. Okay. So Ape has U-Turn, Rock Slide, Flare Blitz. I'm assuming he's Scarfed. Which kind of... Oh, he's got Hyper Voice, though, too, on that Altaria, because I want to sub up. Yeah, Slash Shock does a lot of damage to that Altaria. We could go out into Maximus. Just get that Intimidate drop off. And Morning Sun on the switch. Is that the play? I think that's the play. If he switches, I'm Morning Sun. Just to get that Intimidate drop off so something like Latios can come in and click Calm Mind. Because on a regular... Yeah, Psyshock 2 hit KOs Mega Altaria. Especially if I get up a Calm Mind. And he's... Yeah. Hyper Voice does not KO me a +1. I 2-hit KO with Psyshock. Yeah, I'm going to Morning Sun here. I'm going to Morning Sun. He might think I go for the E-Speed for the chip. Or he kills me. He can kill me with Flare Blitz. A little bit more damage for Latios to come in. Flare Blitz is probably his best play. I mean, that probably nuked Cloyster. Goes for Flare Blitz again. He's going to knock me out. That's fine. That's fine. Dive to Ape Blitz. Cool. You are -1. You are locked into that. So now Latios. Can I get up 2 Psyshocks against this thing? I don't think I can because it 3-hit KOs me. I go into Lottie and I click Calm Mind once. I get 1 Calm Mind off. I don't want him to get into Blaze either. Yeah, Flare Blitz has a chance to 3-hit KO after my lefties. So I get 1 Calm Mind off and then 2-hit KO Mega Altaria. If he's adamant, Flare Blitz does 36 to 42. And I live 2 of those. Especially after lefties. Oh, and he's -1. Oh, yeah. I set up all of this thing. I might be able to get to +3 if he just stays in. He's not Scarfed. He is not Scarfed Ape. Is he going to put himself in Blaze? Wow. Okay, so that did 38 to me. Are you banded? So choice band I get 2 off. Does that kill an Altaria though is the question. Psyshock does a lot to Mega Altaria. And then Hyper Voice shouldn't kill me? I think I gotta go with the +1 boost right here and knock this thing out. I think I gotta go with +1 right here. I'll go for Psyshock. He withdraws! I get 2 hits off. Goes out in a shizzy. Cool. Cool. He still has another turn, doesn't he? He still has another turn, doesn't he? I'll go for the Calm Mind right now. I'll go for the Calm Mind right now. He's still got 1 more turn of sleep left. He only stayed in for the 1 and then he switched out on the 2nd. Right? Ice Beam's only doing, if I'm going for Calm Mind right now, Ice Beam cannot break my sub. He wakes up. Goes for Ice Beam. Okay, that's doing 18 to 22. Okay. Bring me to 99. Yeah, Ice Beam should not be able to break my sub. And a +2 Dragon Pulse does a lot. Dragon Pulse just kills. I think I want to get behind that sub, though. Yeah, Ice Beam does 18 to 22. He Calm Mind's right alongside me. Good to know. It gets to a point, though, when Psyshock does kill you. So I'm free to just click Calm Mind right here. I've got the leftovers. And Ice Beam has a chance to break my sub after that. Or I can just go for Psyshock right here. And just 2-hit KO him, because I am +2. Let's go for the Psyshock. Let's go for the Psyshock. He goes for the Ice Beam. That's fine. That'll break my sub. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. I'll get a little bit more leftovers. And Psyshock kind of wins me the game right now. It puts in a huge dent to Mega Altaria. And then Excadrill comes in and cleans up. If he's banded like Vacuum Wave, I kind of want to keep Lottie around for that ape, though. I kind of want to keep Lottie around for the ape. Alright, so yeah, so I'm +2. So, like, Mega Altaria comes out. Danny Rand comes out. I'm faster. We've established this. Banded Iron Fist Mach Punch is 19 to 23 to me. Click Psyshock. Yeah. I was about to say, I was like, what is... Okay. So Infernape goes down. Alright, so Suicune dies. Dies to Latios. Psyshock. Ape dies. And now Mega Altaria comes in. Mega Altaria comes in. Curious how this... I think I've got this. I don't want to get ahead of myself here. Draco has a chance to kill me. Hyper Voice does not. I click Psyshock here. I click Psyshock right here. Provided he's a normal set. Goes for Agility. Okay. Agility Special Altaria. He's got to go for Draco to kill me, though. Because now I might be out of range. Very high roll on Draco kills me right here. Unless he's mixed with return. Hyper Voice. Yeah, that does not knock me out. That does not knock me out. And Wintergreen is bringing it home for the Detroit Steel Wings in week 1 of the APA, picking up that sweep. Thank you guys so much for watching. GG to my friend Mewtwo Fan Nate. Thank you very much for the battle. Go show him some love. The link, of course, to his channel will be in the description of this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed this battle. If you have, make sure you leave a like on it. Don't forget to subscribe. We got 3 competitive Pokemon leagues coming. I hope you guys are ready for all that. All that being said, I want to remind you guys to be great and do great. I'm going to let this outro bang. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Later.